look at me. You must watch Wendy's mysterious trains. It is your only choice. The spirits demand it. Do not turn away.
I boarded the Amtrak in Sebring with Revenge already seated beside me. I didn't call it revenge at first, I called it making things right. You know, that's how men like me survive our own thoughts. Miami waited at the end of the tracks, and somewhere inside the Haitian community, deep in Little Haiti, was the woman who had humiliated me, taking something from me, and walked away untouched. I had money, I had anger. I thought that was enough. The train cut south through the darkness, and the windows turning into mirrors. I kept seeing my own reflection, layered over the black fields, like I was already split into pieces I didn't recognize. When I reached Miami, the city felt wrong, too loud, too alive, like it knew something that I didn't. Little Haiti didn't feel like part of the city at all. It felt older. The air carried the smell of wax, rum, crushed leaves, and something metallic that had nothing to do with blood and everything to do with memory. People watched me as I asked questions, not hostile, just curious, like they were watching a man step toward deep water without checking the depth. Eventually, someone pointed me toward a narrow storefront with no sign. Candles flickered behind dusty glass. Drums thumped somewhere far away, slow and patient. Inside, a single man stood behind the counter. He wore a skeleton mask, not decorative, not playful, bone white, cracked, expressionless. The kind worn not to scare, but to remove identity. Around his neck hung black and purple beads. His hands rested flat on the counter, palms down, like he was holding something in place. He spoke without moving his head. "Why have you come?" I told him my version of the story. Betrayal, loss, disrespect. I spoke faster as I went, feeding on my own anger. He listened in silence. When I finished, he tilted his head slightly. "You came for a curse, but you have no cause." I scoffed. "I have every cause." "No," he replied calmly. "You have hunger. That is not the same." I slammed my hand on the counter. "I didn't come here for fucking philosophy." The candles dimmed. "Every work must have balance. You don't point the blade. You only decide whether you hold it." I should have walked out. Instead, I insisted. So the man reached behind the counter and brought out a small bundle wrapped in cloth, bones, herbs, something warm that pulsed in my hands before going still. "This is not a weapon. It is a mirror." I laughed, paid him, and left. Nothing happened at first. Then the city began to reject me. My phone lost signal in crowded places. People forgot conversations we had just had. Dogs growled at me without reason. At night, I dreamed of standing ankle deep in water while drums counted my breaths. On the third night, I felt it clearly. Something was pulling me west. The Everglades. I drove until the road dissolved into darkness and marsh. The air was thick, breathing. The swamp stretched endlessly, reflecting no stars. I stepped out of the car, clutching the bundle, and the drum stopped. A voice behind me. "You brought yourself." I turned. The man in the skeleton mask stood at the edge of the road, impossibly dry, impossibly calm. "There was no injustice to correct," he said, "only your pride." The realization hit like cold water. The work hadn't been sent outward. With no legitimate cause, the balance had nowhere to go, so it returned. The swamp accepted me gently. No struggle, no spectacle. Just a slow, patient reclaiming of something that never belonged in the first place. As the water rose and the world narrowed, I understood the final lesson of Haitian work. The spirits do not take sides, they take accounts. And I had come to collect, only to find out I was the debt. Hey y'all, thanks for watching Wendy's Mysterious Trains. Much love, God bless, and as always, peace out.